What's up, guys? Michael Anthony here from PopArtAve.com, and welcome to episode 10 of The Beat on the Street. This week I have an awesome interview with Natalie Miranda and have some great music videos for you to check out. Let's get the show started with the music video from Brune M called Tides, followed by Leave So Soon by James Burt.
Some days I'm eager to wake up. I savor my first coffee cup. I revel in the sunrise. The world is my prize. All I see is beauty, and I feel so lucky. My heart is full of love. I'm just floating above. Been so sweet to me, so life, why are you so bitter today? It doesn't matter, I just flow with the tide, 'cause we're all going on this ride. Life, whoa, life, whoa, Some days I wish I could stay in bed. I become overwhelmed with dread. My head is a trap full of noise. All I hear is this loud voice saying we don't have a cure. No one's motive is pure. We have no respect for the planet, and we don't have much longer left. Have been so sweet to me, so life, why are you so bitter today? It doesn't matter, I just flow with the tide, 'cause we're all going on this ride.
Why'd you have to leave so soon? When all I need is just another hour with you. Oh baby, save me in your arms tonight. Why'd you have to make me wait? Why'd you have to be the thing that's on my mind all day? Oh baby, save me in your arms tonight. I feel alone when you're not here. 'Cause it's not home without you near. Why'd you have to leave so soon? When all I need is just another hour with you. Oh baby, save me in your arms tonight. Why'd you have to make me wait? Why'd you have to be the thing that's on my mind all day? Oh baby, save me in your arms tonight. Why'd you have to leave so soon? When all I need is just another hour with you. Oh baby, save me in your arms tonight. Why'd you have to make me wait? Why'd you have to be the thing that's on my mind all day? Oh baby, save me in your arms tonight.
Intrigued 'cause you seem so make-believe. When you smile, my heart races and it's too hard to breathe. When we touch, I see your soul staring right back at me. When you speak, your words come out so eloquently. It's like every single word is a sweet melody. And it seems
Welcome back to the show, guys. Thanks again for all your positive feedback on the show, as well as on the website at popartave.com. Don't forget you can check the site out for new releases, news, interviews, and much more. I'll be adding more musicians in the many genres of rock, pop, and electronica. Coming up next is The Bedside Table by Eric C. and Andrea Powell, followed by Future Radio by Circuit 3.
Bedside table lies a gun, and among other things lies a letter, and it reads, "My love, my dear, I love you, but I just can't stand the pain, so I'm leaving here tomorrow. Don't call my name, don't call my name." The folded letter falls to the floor. like a storybook as she cries and lists the gun so unsure. The telephone rings. Could that be him? Could that be him? Could that be him? Could that be him? And it's just like a storybook as she cries and lists the gun so unsure. The telephone rings. Could that be him? Could that be him? On the bedside table lies a gun. On the bedside table lies a gun. On the bedside table lies a gun.
comes a giant leap, and sounds that haven't happened yet will set us Future radio, music in the atmosphere. Soundwave stereo, the future's already here.
Future radio.
It's here on the radio.
Soundwave stereo.
It's here on the radio. It's here on the radio. It's here on the radio. Future radio.
What you wish for, 'cause it's all coming true tonight. Just a matter of time. Careful what you wish for, 'cause it's all fun and games, that's right. Until one of you realize
When you wanna leave it all behind, give me hope, break the spell. When you wanna hide it all inside, ring the bell, live to tell, break the spell. Lady, hear me tonight, 'cause my feeling is just so right as we dance by the moonlight. And I know that is true, I can tell by the look in your eyes. Drive through the night, drive with me to be. Oh, you don't mean nothing at all to me. Oh, you could mean everything to me.
I've stayed up overthinking all night, think I might be losing it. 'Cause you keep on running rings round my mind, and I can't keep up with it. I've stayed up overthinking all night, and I can't keep up with it.
Should we try again? Should we try again? Should or shouldn't we? Should we try again? You set everything on. You set everything on. You set everything on fire. You set everything on. You set everything on. You set everything on fire.
Left me by the weekend, so I can have a weekend. You know I hate to be alone, so left me by the weekend, so we can have a weekend together. Oh, you and I know it. Left me by the weekend, so I can have a weekend. You know I hate to be alone.
All right, great. Talk to you next time, guys. Okay, cool. Oh, hey, how's it going? I didn't expect you. I was just finishing my Zoom. But anyway, I'm Chris from Electronic Ghost Machine, and you're watching Beat on the Street!
Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know what you think. Also, I have been adding some more designs in my TeePublic shop where you can find t-shirts, mugs, stickers, and much more. All links are in the video description box below. Coming up next is a video for Midnight Void called Night Glimmers, followed by Recipe by pop artist Merlin.
won't tell you twice. Let me give you some advice. Better get it right. I'm not easy to please. Take you all night. I know you like variety. Baby, I'll be sugar sweet. Watch your eyes open wide when you start to feel the heat. Feel the heat, feel the heat, feel the heat, feel the heat. Watch your eyes open wide when you start to feel the heat. You can keep it sweet, but I need a little spice. I'm addicted to the heat, baby. Get the recipe right. Just keep turning up, cause I'm burning up. Gotta satisfy the craving. Give me what I need, baby. Get the recipe right. Now that you got a taste, you need your sugar fix. Yeah, now that you got a taste, you need your sugar fix. Yeah, big appetite, feeding the fire. I'll take the lead, show you the light. Let me give you some advice. Better get it right. Get down on your knees, praise me all night. I know you like variety. Baby, I'll be sugar sweet. Watch your eyes open wide when you start to feel the heat. Feel the heat, feel the heat, feel the heat, feel the heat. Watch your eyes open wide when you start to feel the heat. You can keep it sweet, but I need a little spice. I'm addicted to the heat, baby. Get the recipe right. Just keep turning up, cause I'm burning up. Gotta satisfy the craving. Give me what I need, baby. Get the recipe right. Now that you got a taste, you need your sugar fix. Yeah, now that you got a taste, you need your sugar fix. Yeah.
Baby, it's just beginning. You better get in the boat. I'm in the vortex and spinning. Got a feeling this is gonna explode. And if you didn't see it coming, just get out of my way. Cause I don't care who I'm gonna hit. I'm ready now to come out and play. I'm riding on a personal way.
Coming up next is Deathbed Confessions by Groupe Fantastique, followed by my interview with Natalie Miranda.
Damn, boy. Without your loving.
Hey guys, welcome to Beat on the Street. Today I have as my guest Natalie Miranda. Natalie, how are you today?
Hey, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you for coming onto the show. I really appreciate it. In a couple words or sentences, how would you describe your music?
Okay, I always find this question quite difficult, but I would say it's retro pop rock, with sort of modern production sounds and heavily influenced by the music of yesteryear, I think.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. I remember when I first asked you to be on the website, I think one of the questions, is it okay that I'm not electronic music? And I'm like, yeah, of course, you're awesome. I think that was the time Battle Scars was out, I believe.
Yes, yeah, because I was a bit like, it's definitely not an electro song, so are you sure, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
it was
yeah,
awesome. That was probably one of my favorite videos I've seen in a while.
thank you.
Where did you grow up? Where do you live now?
So I'm born and raised in London, but my family is Greek Cypriot, so I've kind of raised as a British-born Cypriot.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Was raised bilingually as well, speaking Greek and English. So I still live in London. It's very cold and it can be quite stressful at times, but you know, it's a very good place to do gigs and to sort of meet other musicians, and for live music, London is a great place to be.
Oh, that's awesome. That's definitely one spot or one country I definitely want to visit one day too. I haven't had a chance to go there yet, but I always hear good things about London.
It's a great city. It's just it can be quite trying at times, but it is a beautiful city for sure.
How did you get into music?
Wow. Okay, so I grew up. My mum just loves music, so she was always playing a whole variety of records when I was growing up. You know, ranging from like Greek songs to Whitney to like Julio Iglesias, a whole variety of things. And so I grew up with that. But I've always just had an affinity with music. I started playing piano from like 5 years old, and I did all my classical grades. But singing was always something that I loved to do, but I kind of didn't tell anyone. It was always something I did in private in my room. I'd just like crank up the radio and sing along so no one would hear me. And I'd also been writing songs from a really young age. But yeah, it wasn't until I was about 15 and I sang in public for the first time just at a karaoke night on holiday that it kind of gave me the confidence to just really pursue the career in music.
That's awesome.
And it's just I think the journey's taken me a lot longer than I thought it would. You know, when you're young, you have all these like you assume things are going to happen by a certain age or whatever, but it didn't happen that way. But yeah, it's just always music's just always been part of my life, and I think now I kind of view it in a different way. I view it as in it's always going to be part of my life because I love it. I couldn't do without performing and creating music and recording music. So if anything else comes, it's a bonus to me.
That's really cool
at this point in my life. But you know, just making the music, putting it out there, and hope that people like it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, at least it's something you like you enjoy, like you said.
Yeah,
you have the passion for it. I noticed too you do a lot of Queen covers as well too. It's definitely one of my favorite bands.
I am obsessed with Freddie Mercury. It's no secret. He is my number one man in every respect. Obviously the vocals, the songwriting, the performance, but I think I've read a lot of books about him and I've watched a lot of documentaries about him, and he was just, I think he was larger than life on stage and actually quite a kind of shy, introverted person and quite an insecure person in himself. And I kind of really, I'm sure most creatives or artists can relate to that. I'm very shy, like when I'm not on stage. I find it hard to kind of speak my mind and things like that. But when I'm on stage, I'm just like, you know, just doing my thing, and I feel a certain power. And I feel like Freddie Mercury just kind of embodied everything that I think he's just amazing. So yeah, and as Queen, obviously the unit was amazing as well. So
yeah, it's awesome. I actually watched the movie not too long ago as well too, which was pretty cool to watch. Kind of like like a behind the scenes with them.
Yeah.
So one of your recent releases was Is This Love? And I know you said it was like a throwback, almost like an 80s throwback, something you always wanted to do.
Yes.
How was that? The video, the track, and everything? Seems like you really enjoyed it.
I really did. Yeah, I'm in love the 80s. I always say I wish I was born like 20 years earlier so I could have actually like lived the 80s. Yeah. I love everything about the 80s, and it was always a little dream of mine to write an 80s style song and do like a video, and Is This Love was entirely that. The video was so much fun. There's a place here in London called Bally Ballisons, and it's basically like a ball pit.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, and they gave me use of the premises for free. It was amazing, and it's full of neon lights, and everything was just so 80s. It was perfect for the video. So we shot some of the video there. Me and my friend who was playing my love interest, we just had so much fun. And then the other scenes were shot in my bedroom in my house, and I just transformed it into what I would imagine a teenage 80s girl's bedroom may look like. And it was just a lot of fun. And it's a real joy to sing that song. It was the first of my releases that was just happy sort of pop song. And yeah, it was received really well. So I'm really happy about that.
That's awesome. That is cool. Yeah, one of my other favorites was Battle Scars as well too.
Thank you.
And that was almost like more like a rock tone, right? How would you describe it?
Yeah, Battle Scars is like I would say it's rock pop. Obviously it's not like heavy rock or anything, but it's got the guitar riffs, it's got the like all the instruments were like except the drums, they were programmed, but everything else was live. And I just wanted to do something really kind of gritty, you know, and that was kind of reflected in the video as well. But it was quite interesting recording Battle Scars because I like to redo things. Like I'm like, no, that was terrible, let's do it again. But my producer was like, no, that's cool. That's got some like rawness to it. Let's leave that, you know.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'd be like, oh, really? And he'd be like, yeah. So it was an interesting recording process. But I like Battle Scars. It just gives me the chance to really just like get out all my frustration.
Of course, yeah. I think that was one of the first videos I saw of yours when I started listening.
Wow.
think it was
That
on
was like a
Instagram.
year ago now.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I thought that was awesome. The video, it just was like, wow. I was like, this is cool. What was do you have like any favorites that you made? I know you have other videos and songs out.
I mean, they're all like my children kind of thing, and they've all been done with the same team. So the director David Brandt is a friend of mine, and the first video we shot was Red Light, and if you watch that, it's like super basic. And then it went on to Poltergeist, and then Catch-22, and so it's really, we've all evolved together. Like all our skills have kind of grown together, and I don't know. I do like Battle Scars. I have a soft spot for that because I just got to really act and like, you know, kind of be a bit of a diva in that as well. And, you know, but yeah, equally, I actually quite like the Poltergeist video. I don't know if you've seen that one. It was shot in the director's closet under the stairs, which is tiny.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm pretty small, so it was all right. But it was a very dark video, and I quite enjoyed being a bit overly dramatic. So
yeah, it had definitely a different vibe to it.
Yeah.
That was cool though. I definitely like that as well too.
Thank you.
So I found your music on iTunes, I believe, and also you're on Bandcamp as well too.
I am. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What other streaming platforms are you on?
I believe I'm on all the major ones. So obviously Spotify and, you know, the Google Play or whatever they have now. I get so confused. Apple, yeah, so, YouTube Music, all of them. So that's all on there, as well as the download platforms.
Okay, that's good to know. So pretty much anyone can search your name and they'll find all your music that way too, probably. Google it.
Yes.
Awesome.
But actually, there's another really easy way to search my music on my website, nataliemiranda.com. On the right-hand side, there's like all the little icons that will take you directly to wherever you want to go. So yeah, it's all kind of in one
I'll
space.
definitely leave a link in the description box for that so everyone can see.
Cool.
So do you have any favorite songs you're listening to now? Anything that you like?
I'm a very kind of retro person. I just enjoy putting my 80s CDs on and just you know, listening to the 80s sounds, and I listen to Queen a lot as well, and I listen to Greek music a lot as well. It was a big part of my sort of upbringing, and I love Greek music. I've actually recorded a Greek song that I wrote.
Oh, wow.
And that's going to be released hopefully in the next couple of months, so that's quite an important thing for me to kind of sort of pay tribute to my roots, you know.
Of course, yeah, that's really cool. That's awesome. That was going to bring me to the next question. Do you have any future announcements? Anything you'd like to say for anything coming out for the rest of 2022?
So yeah, there'll be a Greek song. I'm also at the same time working on a follow-up to Is This Love?
Oh, wow.
And there's ongoing dance house collaborations which have been going on for about 3-4 years now, so they just, as they come in, they just get released by the producers. I don't know when they're going to release them, but they just kind of happen throughout the year. Yeah, and I just hope to just be booking some more live dates here in the UK, and lots of live streaming as well. I do a lot of live streaming, so
That's right, I can leave links as Stage It, I believe.
That's it. Yeah.
I'll definitely leave links for that as well too. People can watch your stuff live. That's really cool. Awesome, Natalie. So as we wrap this up, I'm going to play one of your videos right after this. Thank you again, Nat. It was a great time. Hopefully we get to do this again in the future as well too.
I'd love to. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You must find strength.
I cried a river, then built a bridge to get over it. I got my head above the water, trying hard not to lose my grip. You're going up there, you turned your lover to enemy. I'm giving you a
won't forget my name. No second guessing, you're gonna know when the storm arrives. There ain't no picking up the pieces of the mess that you left behind. Ain't no escaping, boy, you don't know what you are against. And you'll be begging, baby, please, but I'm a sign when you meet your end. You better watch where you tread, beware the voices in your head. Cause baby, all I see is red. I'm gonna bring you down. I got battle scars, they're running into my heart. And it's a crying shame, it's gotta be this way, my love. And it ain't no use, no, boy, you ain't got no excuse. Don't you know you won't forget my name? You won't forget my name. No, you won't forget my. Wait a minute, what did you say? Oh, baby, no, you can't escape. Honey, I'm coming at you like a hurricane. Listen when I say, boy, you gave me these battle scars, and they're running into my heart. Yeah, it's a crying shame, it's gotta be this way, my love. And it ain't no use to no, boy, you ain't got no excuse. Don't you know you won't forget my name? You won't forget my name. Now let me see if you really understand. The little things I remember, better believe I remember. The little things I remember, but I remember everything. Every little word I remember, every little thing that you believe. I'ma play it at your own game so much better, and I want you to know you won't forget my name.
It's about that time to wrap up another show. This was episode 10 of The Beat on the Street. Thank you to Retro Reverb Records for all of your support, as well as Aztec Records and Shameless Promotions. I also have to thank all artists for letting me use their tracks and videos to make this show possible. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, it's like, if this was real, things would be all different and stuff.